The strap can be such a handy tool even in pre and postnatal yoga. In prenatal yoga, we really want to educate the women about their pelvic floor and their diaphragmatic function. And sometimes it's hard to access the pelvic floor, but when we use it in conjunction with the external rotation of the hip and resistance, we'll access the pelvic floor way more easy in the example of the mid-thigh loop. So either seated upright or of course in the side position, one that's very accessible for bellies as well, right? What we don't want to do is the flat supine position during pregnancy. So most commonly, I will use the strap not just for postural correction in the upper body, but for the loops to support pelvic floor function and outer hip stability, pelvic ring stability. Here I'm showing the mid-thigh loop. You want to make sure as you go in and tighten, you don't use the end, but the part right after tucking it in, so it's nice and solid on your mid-thigh. So it works perfectly to strengthen outer hip, and with the exhale contract the pelvic floor as well. And another nice way to use the strap during pregnancy is for diaphragmatic support. So basically around your diaphragm to allow for connection with the breath and to teach diaphragmatic breathing. Third but not last, it's super handy as a SI joint stability belt. Once that area gets all loose and wobbly and perhaps a little painful standing on one leg, it can really be handy to, not all day long, but a few hours in a day, to support your pelvic ring and to stability of your sacrum with the sacral belt. Easily fits underneath clothes as well. And then of course, postnatal, back on our spine, we can use the strap so well to just come back into that connection that brings the body back together, engaging the pelvic floor, the transverse abdominis, and building that connection into the front body to collect our body back into what feels like our new center and our new life.